What up, everybody? Doksimon here. Today I'm here to show you this beautiful modern 4-bedroom all ensuite house located inside Kwabenya in the greater Accra region of Ghana. Right behind this house you've got a maize quarters or a boys quarters actually detached from this house itself. The property is sitting on 100 feet by 40 feet land size, giving you lots and ample space on the property, right? The frontal compound alone is just about 40 feet by almost about 45 feet or 40 feet thereabout, giving you a north frontal compound to comfortably park about, give and take, 4 cars. Now, underneath the open garage concept, you can park like 2 saloon cars, but of course, if you have the bigger SUV, you can just park like 1, right? Which is quite good, very interesting. Now, before we take a walk into the property, we're going to do a perimeter walkthrough around the compound so we get to understand what this house has got for us. Now, the moment you open up this sliding motorized gate, you are ushered into the compound and then embraced by this beautiful modern facade. Come a bit closer, let me show you something. You've got a modern architecture, a modern facade. I love the extrusion of the balcony, right? Actually serving as a mall shed onto the ground area, quite beautiful. A glass balustrade with a black rail, holding all the balusters together, quite brilliant. Now on this side, you've got a curtain wall transcending all the way to the top, right? Throwing in more light into the perimeter. On the inside, we're going to see what is there, right? But on the outside, is actually adding more beauty to the property itself. Now, on this left side of the property, you've got a security quarters. So just in case you want to employ somebody to take care of the property or the premises whilst you're away, you can have a place for the person to live, right? Which is very, very important. Now, let's take a walk onto the backyard so we get to see what is there, right? Remember I told you earlier that we've got a detached maize quarters or a boys quarters. Now, in this area, you've got 1.5 walkable space, which is quite, brilliant. Right, so over here, we've got the secluded maize quarters or a boys quarters, not attached to the property, which is quite brilliant. Now, you can actually walk around the whole property. So it has a bedroom. The bedroom is right here, and then you've also got the bathroom right there, right? Now, the backyard is also walkable, as you can see. You've got ample backyard space to get to. You get a place to pound your fufu and make other things, right? Now, this is the door exiting from the kitchen area. Quite brilliant. Now, here is the right or the left wing of the property, also commanding the same 1.5 meter length, which is also walkable, pretty good. You've got all the air conditions, installation properly done, but of course it's going to be fixed. Bear in mind, this property is still currently under development, right? So of course you're going to see 1 or 2 things. Just bear with me, right? And then we are still trying to install the lighting, right? All the light in the in the property. We haven't installed that yet. So a couple of rooms are going to be a little bit dark, but of course, forgive me, okay? Now, if you're a fan of greens, because I know a lot of people are going to say there is no green everywhere is tiled in the compound. That is true. But by default, of course, if you buy this property and you're a fan of green, you can literally plant as many greens as you want because the ground or the soil is fertile to, of course, grow any plant or any tree that you intend to have, right? So let that not be a deterrent for the fact that this property actually, aligns with what you want in terms of modernity, the floor plan, the room sizes and everything. Of course, the external, 1 or 2 things, of course, is something that can be done, in addition to the main thing, right? Now, on this area, let's walk into the premises. As you can see, you've got a locally made, customized entrance door, right? Transcending all the way to that area. Now, this door, the reason why I like it is the fact that it's locally made and is quite beautiful, and then it's customized with a very good room height, which is quite good. And another interesting part about the door is that it is pivoted You can see, very pivoted, has the size of 1.5, which is 1.5 door, right? Serving as a security door. So the moment you open up and you enter into the area, you are welcome to the foyer area. Now the foyer area is quite spacious, command about 30 square meter, which is very, very good. Now underneath the staircase, you've got your powder room or your guest toilet right here. You've also got the staircase leading you to all the rooms on the first level. But before we get up there, let's take a walk around the ground floor so we get to understand how the layout is. But so far, I'm loving the space, right? If you're a fan of, you know, if you buy it and you want to furnish it, you can make this welcoming area, you know, more interesting, you know, to give you that welcome, beautiful ambience, right? Now, coming up straight ahead, you've got this area to be your living area, and then on my left to be your dining area. Now, the interesting thing about this living area, because number one, it's a double volume. You can come a bit closer. It's a double volume, right? Giving you proper ventilation, right? And the size is give and take around 50 square meter, which is quite big, right? Now on this area, you've got the dining area as well. You've got the dining space. And here you've got the door that leads you to the kitchen space. Now the dining area commands a space of about 30 square meter, which is pretty good. Now before we take a walk into the kitchen, let's take a walk on or into one of the bedrooms on the ground level. Now this is one of the bedrooms on the ground level, commanding about 21 square meter thereabout. And then you've got this translucent or mirrored door opening up to your bathroom area, right? Now the reason why I'm not going to open it is because, let me open it so you see it. It's because there is absolutely, we're still yet to fix all the appliances, of course, which is the WC, the vanity basin, and all of those things, right? You've got the standalone wardrobe right here. Now let's continue our tour. On this area, we've got the kitchen, right? Very big kitchen space, commanding about, give and take, 24 square meter thereabout. Very spacious. You've got this area that perhaps could serve as a storage or a pantry. You can enclose it and put a door right here. Now in the kitchen area, you've got more like an L-shaped base cabinet with a top cabinet as well, of course, giving you tons of spaces to put in all your food stuff. You've got an inbuilt refrigerator spot right here. And then this door is more like an exit door that takes you to the backyard. I showed you that when I was doing a perimeter walkthrough, which is quite beautiful. I love the room height, technically somewhere around 3.2 meters square there, about, 3.2 meter room height, which is quite good. Very, very good. You know, the importance of having, you know, a tall room height is to give you proper ventilation, because it's not all the time that you get to use electricity and all that. So you get to conserve energy, which is a very good thing. In addition to that, if you've got more windows as well, in conjunction or in combination with having a proper room height, it saves you a lot of cost of energy, and that is true. You can go check it anywhere. Right, so let's continue our tour. So we get to go to the first room or first floor. You've got this glass balustrade, right, with this black rail, you know, holding all the balustrades together. Now, the interesting thing about the curtain wall from the outside, you see that on the stairway, it throws in more light onto the stairway, giving you lots of brightness, still saving energy, which is very, very good. So climbing onto this area, you are welcomed by this large family area space or your secondary living area, commanding a space of about, this is quite big. This is quite big. Commanding a space of about, give and take, about 38 to about 40 square meter. Very good. Now on this area, you've got your 2 standard rooms, and then here you've got your primary bedroom. But let's take a look at where this door leads us. Interesting. Well, you've got a balcony right here. Quite nice. You know, you get to sit down here and then enjoy yourself. Let's take a look at one of the standard rooms on the ground level. Wow. This is good. This is good. This is one of the standard room on the ground level, commanding about, give and take, about 22 square meter thereabout. You've got ample window bringing in natural daylight. Then you've got this this door opening up to, I saw something interesting, but let me show you. So you've got an inbuilt closet space, more like a twin inbuilt closet space, left and right. And then you have your bathroom right here. Forgive me, we're still yet to do the lighting. Technically, you have the same thing on this area, but of course without the closet, right? Now let's take a walk into the primary bedroom so we see what is there. Whoa, this is good. This is spacious, beautiful. Now, this is the primary bedroom, right? You've got a lot of space, you know, to give you the comfort and the luxury that you need. It commands a space of about, give and take, about 40 square meter thereabout. You've got an inbuilt closet space right here that features an entertainment area or a place where you get to put your television, right? Of course, that means that the bedroom is going to be right there, right? So if you're there, you get to enjoy your TV. Right? Now you've got this tall window taking you to the balcony on the front area, right? I think we'll take a look at that. Okay, let's do that now. So this is the balcony on the front area. You know, from here you get to have a view of your surrounding neighbor. I mean, you can take a look at the surrounding neighborhood, right? Quite impressive. You get to share a boundary or a wall with this particular house, which is right here. Nice, beautiful. And of course, overlook your compound as well. So you have this door opening up to your bathroom, right? We haven't fixed the fixtures yet, so it won't be good to show you an open bathroom. Very, very interesting. I mean, the developer of this particular house, to be honest, the way I see it, is very generous on size. And I'm pretty much sure is that it did that because he wanted the occupant of this premises or whoever is going to buy this house to feel very comfortable, feel homey, feel luxury, get to have enough space to put in everything that you need in your home. If you're interested to acquire this property, every details about this property, including the price, the land size, and every other thing that you need to know, will be in the description of this particular video. Or you can contact the numbers that you see on your screen. Of course, you're going to have to speak to one of our team and we'll take it out from there. Thank you so much for your love and support. Until next time, stay blessed and catch you on the next one.